What's up, everybody? Mario13 here. Let's get on with the video. Alright, so also just to tell you like how things are gonna work from now with this, we're gonna do some side stories, and then we're gonna get on to like the full-on season 6. Well, I mean, we're gonna do a couple of side stories first, like 3. We're gonna do 3 side stories, then the movie, and then season 6. Where either halfway through it or at the end, we'll have another side story in to like help move things along together faster. And then, season 7, season 8, and this probably might continue after the manga. Might not, who knows. But yeah, with that being said, let's get on with this. Also, I do promise y'all that we're gonna start naming these, along with basically making them episode titles instead of parts, since that's what they are, episodes. But also, I'm gonna make sure I can promise by like 12 o'clock tomorrow night, everything will be in a playlist. So yeah, with that being said, let's get on with this. Also, like, to go over what the omnitrix and omnitrix look like. Basically, the newer stories and see how he has Deku's omnitrix be there after it recalibrates, and that's basically what they look like, but with the ultimatrix colors from like the Heroes United movie. Okay, well, alright, good. Now then, our story starts off with a chicken alien running, but he almost immediately gets cornered by purple electricity pulling up in front of him as it reforms into Chandler, with him telling him, Liam, you're cornered and just don't run. Stuff like that. Eventually he's cornered by the other 3, along with being taken in. As the boys go down to Plumber HQ, with them almost immediately, after giving a report of how they handled Liam, they all, Lincoln Izuku then tells Chandler to follow them down to the lab. When they get there, they see Kevin, Blue Kid, and Driva down there. With Kevin asking them too if they're ready, with them responding, yeah. With Chandler and Clyde asking what's going on. With Lincoln and Izuku responding to them that, well, one, they remember that future version of them and how they had nanomachines, and they're like aliens that help them stronger in some ways. Basically, they're doing that, but also just in general improve the Ultimatrix and Ultimate Omegatrix as well. Albedo and Ajax made this in a damn cave. While yes, impressive, he made these with scraps, and it's kind of buggy. Hell, that's the reason that they haven't really tried to use the ultimate function, as they really don't know what it would do to their head. So yeah. With that being said, Link and Izuku sit down, placing their arms in the machine, their left arms, as Kevin starts typing on a pad. Now then, as like one machine ends up going like a machine with like a basically like vials are also in the machine. Now then, those vials start draining, going into the ultimate Omega. I gotta find a better name than Ultimate Omegatrix. Absolute Trix. Yeah, there we go. Our Supreme Omegatrix. Now let's go with Absolute Trix, okay? So the Ultimate Trix and Absolute Trix. Good. Basically, it goes into Ultimatrix and Absolute Trix. Basically, the nano machines. With them wondering how they know that they probably could use this with gray matter, but also asking them how. With Lincoln responding, that one continent that got, that one continent where that bomb went off, but it was contained? Basically, they got some of the that bomb, the one continent where the nanite bomb went off. And even though it was contained, some was still leaking out. So, a day or two ago, they flew there with Stingray obviously, and ended up taking some nanites. And then they reworked them, and basically captured them from the air, and then they reworked said nanites, and rewrote said nanites, and now and also added their own special little twist to it. So now as they hear a beep to hear it's done. That their aliens should be now a lot stronger, along with having nano. Basically, the nano machines making them stronger. Now then, with this, basically, now then they also start working on some of the glitches, i.e., the dying glitch. They're not doing. Basically, just fixing some of the glitches, like fixing the fact that they turn back to whatever they were wearing when they first put the device on. As well, Lincoln does not like having his hair constantly put back down every time he transforms. As we know, his hair was down when he transformed. So it takes like a couple of minutes to rewrap it because of how much. There we go. Since it.
You got a vacuum?
No. Let's go check Pop's room.
I just spilled, huh?
Yes, go check Pop's room. Sorry about that, my little brother, everybody. He's here for the week. But, basically just to fixing the glitches, you know. Lincoln even doesn't like having his hair put back down after spending the morning fixing it. That's annoying. So yeah, he fixes that. With that being said, Lincoln and Zuko then opt up the Ultimatrix and Omegatrix and transform. Basically hits the watch and transform. Now then, they transform into Heat Blast, except it seems like some of the fire is like bluish. Like as Lincoln then ignites his hand with the fire turning from the red plasma of Heat Blast to starting to turn blue. And with them seeing the fact that the nanobots are working, they transform back. Well, Zuko transformed into Accelerate, and now he has like, you know that thing that Ben 10,000 had in the original series with that like nano machine display? There, he has that. Basically being able to see inside everyone else's bloodstream, stuff like that. And with that being said, they then transform back, seeing that it worked. Along with Lincoln seeing that his hair didn't go back to being down when he transformed back. With them calling this a success. Now, then we see everyone then go out to have a smoothie, and that's where we're going to end this little mini side story off. With that, everybody, Marhan 13,